Apple is rumored to be unveiling a smaller iPhone and a new iPad later this month. While that news isn't official, the tech giant has issued invites for its press event on March 21st. So something is definitely happening, and tech insiders have a pretty good idea what it is. Nick Thompson, editor of thenewyorker.com, is here to break those rumors down for us. So, Nick, the smaller iPhone, reportedly called the iPhone SE, is supposed to feature a 4-inch display like the one on the iPhone 5S. I mean, is it surprising that Apple is doing this and going smaller here?
It's a little surprising, right? I mean, it started at 3.5 inches, and it was 3.5 inches for 4 or 5 years, and then they went to 4 inches, and then they went to 4.7 and over 5 inches. I mean, they got bigger and bigger and bigger as, you know, the price of components went down, and as it became, you know, as people spent more time looking at photos and videos on their screens. So it's a little bit of a surprise. On the other hand, I think 4-inch screens are great. I think they're very efficient. I think they're very good for talking. For that, a consumer who's more concerned about talking, scrolling between apps, is not watching a lot of multimedia on the device, a 4-inch screen is pretty good.
Works out just fine. All right, next up, the tech blogs are saying we're going to see iPad Pro, which should work with the Apple Pencil and feature a smart connector to work with a keyboard cover. What do you make of that? I
mean, Apple's tablets are dying, right? I mean, they're going away. People aren't using them. They were an amazing product for a little while. Now it seems like we're using laptops, we're using phones. This seems fine. I like that they have a pencil, only because Steve Jobs so denounced pencils, because Apple, you know, so criticized Samsung for having pencils, and then of course Apple introduced pencils. I don't think there's a ton of life left in the iPad line. I love my iPad, hold on to it for a while longer, but this is not going to be a category buster.
All right. We should note the event is being held the day before Apple has to appear in court with their fight with the government over encryption. I mean, do you think that he's going to address that?
Oh, he's obviously going to address it. He's going to make some comments, and he's going to talk about encryption. And he's going to say, look, we are protecting you. We're in this fight with the government. We care about this country. He is going to use this event. They probably scheduled it. I mean, we have a public relations fight between Apple and the FBI. Certainly, they're going to take advantage of the schedule to use it as another moment for Apple to push their arguments that they are trying to protect people. They're working with the government, and the government has asked them to go a step too far. And he will have Apple fans in the audience, and they will applaud.